And we're good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Faces for Autism Streaming with Love Telethon. I'm Jacob Hackett. You've heard the stories of other organizations and surrounding organizations that help Faces for Autism throughout the year and throughout the many years that Faces has been in existence. Tonight, tonight here is another example of another organization that's worked with Faces for many years. It's Hoops for All. Uh, and here to tell us more is she founded Hoops over at least 10 or more years ago. It's my pleasure to have Marianne Christian to tell us more. Thank you for being here, Marianne.
Thank you for having me, Jacob. It's my pleasure.
And just as I said, Marianne, tonight we're here to talk about hoops, tell people more about it, tell people how they can help. So just to start, give the viewers tonight an idea of how did hoops start?
Well, it started from me being a volunteer for Fields of Dreams. So from there, I wanted to look for basketball, which the basketball programs have fallen. So Fern, um, what's her name? Fern Hendrick.
Yeah,
Her and I went to Margate Recreation and asked Margate Recreation if we can start a Hoops for All basketball league, a special needs basketball league. And they went right on board. So we started out with 40 players.
yeah, and guys, as John Glassy told you and I told you live earlier this evening, organizations like Hoops, like the Field of Dreams, we start out small and we grow.
Right. Absolutely. We grow because people want to play. They want to be part of a team. They want to have coaches, t-shirts, friends. They meet friends that play ball with them. They meet friends that they were the volunteers. And I think it becomes lifetime friends.
Certainly, we're all lifetime friends. We've all worked together. As I said earlier tonight, we've all essentially grown. Well, I've essentially grown up with all of you, and we've all become close and been there for each other when times have been tough. And that's just the way it goes. And as Marianne said, we hoops for all started in Margate about, what would you say, Marianne, 15 years ago now?
No, I think it's about 13 years ago. Okay. So Fields of Dreams has been gone for what, 16 years?
Yeah, John said 18
18 years. So then I would say ours is about 15 years.
Yeah, because hoops started, just to give the audience an idea. Uh, hoops started in 2006, and Field of Dreams began in August of 2003. And Marianne's right; she wanted to have something in the wintertime for the kids to do that was similar to Field of Dreams. So herself and Fern Hedrick went to Margate Recreation, and they said, and Margate was all on board. And as John Grassy told you in his one-on-one interview with me earlier, we are we are essentially a 12-month organization. You have Field of Dreams in the spring and in the fall, and you have hoops in the winter. And in between that time, we are recruiting volunteers, we are updating, we are fundraising, and we are doing things to better ourselves throughout the year.
That's correct. 100% correct. Yes.
And I know you and Fern and so many others have been valuable parts, and and you guys also support the faces as well. So
Absolutely.
this is
Yes,
this is perfect that I'm having you on tonight to tell people more about hoops. And as Marianne said, just to give you a little more of an idea, we're a Hoops is a 6 week program, starts Martin Luther King Day weekend on thereabouts, goes all the way through the end of February.
that's correct.
They do an award ceremony uh, first weekend in March, and then we gear up, have a month off. Well, Marianne and I don't, but the players and the coaches, they have about a month off, and before we start Field of Dreams, the middle of April.
Right. Yeah. And on that, I like to say that Hoops for All is a free program like Field of Dreams. It's sponsored by our local program, our local businesses here in our surrounding areas, and that includes Field of Dreams is a big sponsor for us also, um, and Margate Recreation. So it's a well organized program due to the fact that we have a lot of volunteers that come back every year. And the same as Field of Dreams, we have volunteers that are on that field for the last 18 years. So that shows that they're good organizations and treat the people right.
Exactly, because you want to have that reputation that you say, okay, you treated the person right. At the end of the day, you did your job, and I agree with you. Between the two organizations, us working together, we've treated people right, and that's why we've been so successful in the last decade plus.
Right, right, right. Most of our volunteers at Hoops, as you would know, are high school um, kids that start in their freshman year and don't stop until they graduate high school and sometimes come back after or during college. So it's nice because the players get to know the volunteers in
Yeah,
both organizations.
yeah, and Marianne, you hit on something important. High schools. Uh, Field of Dreams has had many high school volunteers come out. Friends of
Yes,
mine from the Atlantic County Institute of Technology, um, and other surrounding districts. You've had teachers come out. You've had many organizations, local
right.
elks lodges. I mean, it does not have to. We're not just saying, "Oh, you have to be a high school to volunteer." No, we're
No,
opening.
that is correct. That is. Um, yes. But it is a very good organization with a lot of a lot of special outcome from it all.
Yes, and that's why we're here tonight, folks. We're trying to not only raise money for faces, but shine a light on these programs. They need your help. If, as I've said hundreds of times tonight, if not more, if if these people don't sponsor and donate to these programs, Marianne can't do it. We all do for hoops. Field of Dreams can't run. Faces can't do all the sponsorships that we do throughout the year. Massey's Mission can't happen for swimming in the summer.
Right. Or
Nothing,
kayaking. Right.
yeah, anything. Kayaking, the rowing and brigantine,
Right.
nothing can happen if you don't support these organizations. And Marianne, I'm also going to say, like, your family has been a big part in hoops. They,
Yes. 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 They have. My daughter and son both coach, and they've been coaching from day one. and being part of that, which makes it a nice Sunday for the family. It's our family outing. So it's nice. Just like you with your family. They're there every week for you and the other players.
Right, that's exactly, Marianne. That's how it works. And while I piggyback on that subject of families, um, just to name a few, we have the Scher family in Margate.
Yes,
They've
yes.
always been a big part of hoops. Whether, for example, John and Anita Scher started volunteering when we first started, and now they're coaching. Or
They're coaching with their babies. They're bringing
right,
their babies while they coach.
right, right,
Yes.
they're doing double duty, which is
They're,
very
yes,
hard to do.
yes, right, right. And then we have a lot of coaches that coach both for Fields of Dreams and hoops. So they work year round also. We have
Correct.
Marcia Orlando and Steve Weaver and Tina Wheaton. So we have quite a few coaches that do both.
Yeah, and they enjoy it, and and we all enjoy it, and it's very warm, happy feeling at the end of the day, saying, "I I did something right. I gave back my time," and
Right. And we get a lot out of it also. But I also think important part of this is that for both organizations, the parents have the opportunity to sit on the bench, not only to watch their child play, but also to talk to other parents and network through what organizations they could join, where to find a job for their children. There's just many stories that happen on the bleachers that I think is a major part of these organizations.
yeah, you said it. I mean, these networking is so key, especially may not have networking may not have been as big, say, when Hoops and Field of Dreams started, but now with how everything has been online, 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 apply online for a job, do this online. You need to network. You need to say, okay, these are the resources that are out here. Let's see what we can do with them. Let's see if I can help another parent provide
Yes,
A, B, C, D for my child.
right, exactly right. There's a lot going on. Right. Right.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's just I even get something out of it, and I find it very enjoyable to work for both organizations because we we all get something different out of it each time we're there, meeting new people, connecting with others. Because I know there were a few that said, okay, we started at hoops, but I had no idea Field of Dreams even existed in the springtime.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. So we both advertise for each other and hand out flyers for when the program's going to start. So then everybody does know that there are other programs, and even advertising the um, um, the run down in Sea Isle, the run for autism, that gets advertised through our programs also because it's our players that need this, and more so, just not our players, but it opens another world for donations.
Yeah, you said it opens another door or another avenue to have other options, just as John Glassy told you earlier. And I'm sure Marianne can piggyback on this because I know she's done this event too. The it won't be a St. Patrick run this year.
Yes,
St. Patrick's Day run in Atlantic City. That's another big fundraiser.
another big run and a very nice, good run. Yes, well organized, a lot of people, and everybody looks forward to that every year. It's a good timing, a good way to call it. It's a happy day, and people enjoy it.
See, that's why fundraising, folks, is so important. That's why Marianne's here with me tonight, telling us about hoops. If you, if say you're watching this from another state, I'm sure that there is another organization similar to Hoops. I know if you're not from down here in South Jersey like we are, there are other organizations that are similar to the Field of Dreams. I listed them earlier with John Glassy. You know, I'm sure there's other things out there. Just put in Google special needs activities or special needs organizations near me, and I'm sure it'll come up.
Absolutely. There's a lot to offer now, which is wonderful. And not just baseball and basketball, but we have soccer. They have flag football now, I heard. They have all summer sports, bocce. So I think an organization like Field of Dreams started a lot of this. That okay, we can have leagues and programs, and they work. So I think that is a feather in Field of Dreams hat.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, Field of Dreams, we started it all, and now people are going and saying, "Oh, I think I can do this too."
Yes, right. And I think my child will like that. Right. It gives them something to do out of the week. I mean, I always used to say it used to be the best day of my week. So can you imagine what parents are saying when they're bringing their child with their glove and their uniform to a game and going into a gym that has a referee, coaches? It's just a very good thing to do for the kids. It's good for the children.
Yes, it is, and I will take a line from a a parent that gave me a testimonial earlier. She said, "If you think your child won't want to do it, try it. You never know." And I agree with her 100% because you don't know. These parents think, "Oh, my child won't like this. I'm not going to try it."
Right. Or they can't do it.
Exactly, or can't do it. Try it. You don't know what your child can do. Some of you, well, not some of you, some of the parents are so scared. They're like, "I don't think my child would be successful." And then you see in the bleachers, they're in there crying because of what the child's able to do.
Yes, right, right. And I think too that a parent would benefit if they think that to come watch the game, sit on the sideline, sit on the bleacher, and see what the how it goes. And I'm sure, like in hoops, if someone didn't want to play, I'm sure they can come sit on the bench and just sit there and watch a little bit. And eventually, they probably will want to go in. Same with Field of Dreams. We open the doors for all kids that want to play, even if they have to start out crawling first because they don't know how to play. They have to watch first.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's the yeah, that's perfectly put. I mean, I'll I'll give a personal example. Um, when I first started at hoops, I was visiting a family member. My grandparents said to me, "Why don't you try it?"
More than 15 minutes.
I sat there. I watched hoops for a game. I told my parents about it, and they've known Marianne for a long time because, as I said in the beginning, we've all known each other forever. And I started out. I watched hoops
Grandma.
1 week, and I said, "This is right for me. I think I'm gonna do it." So parents, just to give you an idea, a success story. I I stated what that parent said during a previous interview. You have to try it, even if you think your child won't enjoy it. Just try it, then you'll know. and please, donate to Phases, donate to Hoops, donate to the Field of Dreams. If you would like more information about Hoops, please visit www.southjerseyfieldofdreams.com. There is a Margate Recreation website. I believe that's www.margate-nj.com. I'm sure they have information there. You can contact me. If anyone wants it, I'm sure Marianne wouldn't mind if I gave her information out.
That's correct, you can.
I mean, I mean, if you want more information, we're a click away, a call away, a text away. Please contact us.
Okay,